Mm. Yeah, so dang right. Mm. Got off a little bit to do a nap. That's what stuff in Vietnam. In Vietnam. Yeah. I'm just gonna get to rest my eyeballs. After all, after the last week, streaming every day until 4 a.m. in the morning, you know, getting up at 9 a.m. So, alright, that's just what you gotta do. If your own things come true, if you wanna do shit and stuff up to make it happen. That's late nights, long days, and no sleep at all. It'll irritate me, but that's why most people ain't gonna do it. But people are with me.
Oh shit, it's an invisible bow. Holy fuck. No, seriously, look. You see how it doesn't have anything? But then we scroll down and all the rest of them have the string and everything. It's a different kind of bow. Like seriously. I think it's one of those ones that like pops open. Mm, let's see if we can get it to today. I always see. I don't understand why people like the other Monster Hunter games so much, right? Because first of all, you have to chase these mugs down. You can attack them, attack them, attack them, attack them, attack them, but they can still run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, get to some food on a little map, eat the food, get back to full health before you can catch back up to them to then repeat the cycle all over again, and then do it again, and then do it again. Whereas in this game, once you begin a battle with a monster, it can't run away. You can run away. It can't run away. This type of game is way more efficient than the other one. Now, if they combine the two, then we're talking. When I say combine the two, I mean combine like wilds with area lockdown PvP versus AI, the AI monsters. I'll be cool with that. It don't have to necessarily be turn-based style like what I'm playing right now, but at least keep it in an area where you can fight it like in uh where you can fight it where it's not gonna run away from you every time it takes damage to go heal itself. Because in the first mission of WoWs, I ain't even passed it. I decided to delete the game from my system permanently, and then I blocked it on the game store because of how bad Wilds is. A lot of people like Wilds. I despise Wilds. So it's not because it's difficult, and it's not difficult. It's the way the monster mechanics are set up that I despise. It's not the game difficulty. So don't get it twisted. I didn't quit the game and delete the game because I thought it was too hard. I quit and deleted the game because of really bad mechanics that y'all have said that y'all liked, so they kept implementing them until it got to this point. And now nobody's playing it. Why? It's not fun. It's not fun to have overcomplicated mechanisms. It's not fun to have to chase down your opponent consistently and constantly. It's not fun to run around the map 1,000 times trying to kill or trap one monster when the battle should have already commenced and been done in under 10 minutes, not chasing something around for a half hour to an hour inside of a map. Like that, to me, it don't, those two things don't correlate. It's the same reason. Matter of fact, it's partially the same reason people are having issues with Beast of Reincarnation. They're seeing the same battle mechanics with some of the monsters, especially the big boss monsters. They're seeing the same battle mechanics as in Monster Hunter, and they don't like that. Now, I do like the parry mechanic in that game. It's fucking peak, but they need to smooth that game out, bro. Seriously, if they just, it's so frustrating. But you know why this game runs so fucking smooth? The one I'm playing right now. Why it never skips, it never freezes, it never dashboards us, it never does any of this stuff. And it's the only one, PC or console. Why is that? Because their main goal is not to have the highest graphic quality achievable to fucking mankind. It's to have a fun ass game to play because you paid $60, $70 to play it. So I better get 60, 70 hours of gameplay out of it. It's that simple. Every game does not need to be ultra realistic, highest fucking quality that needs the newest computer graphic chip out there, the RTX whatever 3900 or whatever the fuck. Like, these game companies got to chill out. They should have drawn back some of that on Beast of Reincarnation and worked on the gameplay first. Matter of fact, they could have changed the whole entire art style to a similar art style to what I'm playing right now. And it would have been 1,000 times better. Why is that? Because it would have been more fluid, more mechanically smooth. The atmosphere would have been better. Even though I do like the lighting in the game and the elements and like, you know, the areas. I do like that. But they overdid it. They put way too much into it and not enough into the gameplay. So the gameplay itself is clunky. It's scratchy. It's glitchy. That's why I'm not playing it right now. because it's so glitchy and scratchy. You can almost cheat the game really and just not complete objectives and still move on. That's not gonna slow you down. And I think the same thing goes with Nightfall. They just have to. They could have decreased the graphical quality a little bit, just a smidge, like down to 4K and not fucking 16K or whatever the fuck is that now. They could have lowered that and increased gameplay mechanics. Also, why is Mistfall an extraction game? Why? Why isn't an extraction looter? If it wasn't an extraction looter, it'd be so much better. If it wasn't a PvP extraction looter, it'd be so much better. If it was a straight PvE extraction looter, and you got to team up with other people and go and do the missions and then come back, you ain't have to worry about fighting other people unless you wanted to. The game would be peak. I'm just saying because I see where the story's heading in Mistfall. I'm picking up speed on runs and getting out consistently now. I think I've exited Xfield 20 times now, even though I haven't streamed it. Because I honestly didn't know. I honestly didn't think I was going to keep playing the game. I thought I was going to just say fuck it because I don't like extraction shooters. So I figured I wouldn't like an extraction melee, I guess, And to be fair, with these kind of games, the problem that Mistfall is going to run into here fairly soon, if they haven't already, with the player count, is you're going to have a bunch of players log on that are going to make exclusively like caster builds, and when they do that, then they're going to exclude all the other builds in the game because none of the other builds will be able to attack them without having to dodge a shit ton first and hopefully get close enough without them running to a different part of the map or flying away or just flying up in the air where you can't hit them. So that's what I see happening with that, which is why I probably won't finish that game. But unless they update it to take out PvP. If they update it to take out PvP or make it optional, then I'll probably keep playing it. Because playing it PvE is plenty fun. Right? Playing it PvE is pretty fun. Plenty fun. If you don't run into anybody else during one of your playthroughs, it's still fun. It doesn't take away from the game at all in any aspect. Like I said, if it didn't have that aspect in it, or that aspect was optional in and of itself, the PvP element, the game would be that much better because then you would have both player bases that like PvE and a player base that likes PvP and a player base that likes PvPvE. So you would have three different markets hit at the same time. But since they made it an extraction PvPvE only, you're only gonna get the PvPvE crowd. Well, actually, you're gonna get the PvP crowd and the PvPvE crowd. Because the PvE crowd, like me, those guys and girls, we enjoy a great story, some awesome combat. We just hate losing all our loot to other players that didn't do anything to get said loot, and then they just swap up your loot and then leave without doing anything after you spent like 45 minutes in the zone or whatever, collecting and finding that loot and fighting all the monsters to get that loot. Then somebody runs along and just murks you up from behind a corner or something or across a map. because that happened to me last time I played. Did a whole bunch of work, got all the stuff I needed for the mission, and the materials I needed to upgrade the merchant stand and all that stuff. Got right up to the exfil stage, and as soon as I did, I started ringing that bell. And as soon as I rang that bell, I got shot from across the map by somebody that was playing as a spellcaster, and they killed me. So then I stopped playing the game right there. See, it's something like that quick, that simple, that makes me go, okay, yeah, this game's not worth it. Glad it was on Game Pass. Whew. Yeah, that game will die. That game will die soon. It'll just take a little while because it's brand new. But like any other extraction, it'll die soon. Even Arc Raiders is dying, and it's supposed to be it's supposed to be Game of the Year, right? I've never seen a Game of the Year die this fast. But hey, what do I know? I've only been gaming for 27 years. Whatever. It's not like I know what gamers like. It's not like I'm a gamer myself. I'm a fucking vet, bro. In multiple categories. Not just first-person shooters, not third-person, not just JRPGs, not just RPGs, not just Soul Lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a vet in multiple categories of games, sports included. Not Tony Hawk, though. That's my boy Toxic. Toxic Waste. Now, he's a pro at some Tony Hawk. Yeah, have fun trying to beat him at that game. It's not going to happen. I'm just saying. I seen it firsthand. It's not going to happen. I seen this dude wombo combo 2 minutes in a row. Like, when I say wombo combo, I mean he's grinding to nose manual, to kick flip, to a 50-50 blunt slide, to a rear manual, to, what was it? He manualed up a quarter pipe, bone pick, or boneless pick, then 50-50, and then manual down, again, rear manual down the quarter pipe, and continued his run. And it happened, and he kept doing that for like 2 minutes. And it was one giant ass score. It was like 1,000,000 and something points. It was crazy. I'd never seen anything like that before. I was like, so you just beat all the games now, huh? He's like, if it's a Tony Hawk's game, yes. If it's a Tony Hawk's game, I destroy him. Oh, it's up there. Yeah. That's that same one. It's always gonna be there. Just like this guy. It's always gonna be here. Yeah, I know how to. I know how to score. I mean, might as well fight and get some experience, right? I just thought about it. I was like, I do need to get stronger. Wait a second. Like, I can beat them, but my whole deal is if I can't beat them comfortably, then I'm not strong enough. That's just how my brain works. Unless it's one of those situations where I'm fighting them literally one time, and that's it. And then that's just a different scenario. But I can't even cap, though. This armor is so freaking cool. I think that's what that's why Monster Hunter is the way it is.
Amazing.
I mean, I see why it is the way it is. The armor and the weapons is just crazy. It's just, it takes way too much effort and work to trap and capture and kill a monster that can just run away at any given moment. Whereas in this game, as you see, he ain't running. He ain't running. He's standing and fighting. Now we gotta come up with a strategy to beat him. And I think this is where people have the problem, because nobody wants to think. Nobody wants to use their brain. They just want to get their traps that they know is gonna work, that they saw on the guide, pop down some traps, run it into a corner, use basic ecology, and take it down. Simple. The only reason that I don't like those games is because it takes too long. That's it. That's it. It just takes too long to do. I could probably do 7 of these battles, maybe even 10, before they get done with capturing and killing one monster in Monster Hunter Wild. With a normal build. You know what I'm talking about. I know, like you know, there are some players that just grind one monster or whatever and get next speed until they get to an OT level. Or they look up an OT strategy and just copy it from somebody else.
That's a chance.
Now's your chance! Now!
Whereas with this game, I mean, you can try multiple strategies, but only a couple are gonna work. In that game, you can use the same strategy with every monster if you think about it. You really can. I mean, just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Corral, trap, kill. Corral, trap, kill. Corral, trap, kill. The only thing that's going to vary is the trap. And the trap is going to vary based off the type of monster that you're about to go hunt, because it gives you a whole description before you enter the area of what you're looking for. Well, not a whole description. That happens after you kill one of them. Then you get the whole description. But you get what I'm saying. I thought he was going to do a speed attack. See, another thing I like about this game, right, is like, based off how to usually based off of what the monster is good at. Like, for instance, if it's a raptor type, then it's going to use speed moves usually. You know, so that's one of those things I like about this game. Even though, you know, not this time, right? Not this time. But generally, you know, T-Rex type, dinosaur, dragon type are going to use power moves. B-type, ones you think are built for speed, they are built for speed. Ones you think that are built to be tanky, well, they're going to be tanky. Ones you see that you think might be elusive, that are small and, you know, can move, they're really evasive in this game. You will miss. I think that messes with people too. Is the evasion process. Like, I think people don't like the fact that they have to take damage in this kind of game. Like Pokemon, for instance, right? Everybody knows what Pokemon is, Digimon, all that, right? I just think there's a large group of people that just don't want to use their brain at all when they play video games. They want to run around and hack and slash the whole time.
Help me out.
It's not going to help. We'll really make them better. I like having to think more. You know, I like to hack and slash too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You did it! Nice teamwork.
Yeah. Hey!
And do monsters even retreat in the other games? Do they retreat in the caves like this? I mean, I'm sure they do, right?
Now then.
I just haven't played one in a while. I have it in my library. I do. Ooh, almost ran into him. I forgot where he was sleeping. I had it in my library and I played it. I streamed it. You can go look on my Twitch way back when and go and look at that boss fight that I did. One boss fight, an hour and a half to 2 hours, and still didn't kill the thing. And it was the first boss. It was the first mission or second mission. No, it was the second mission, not the first mission. The first mission, it pretty much aids you and it does it for you. That's why I was confused. I was like, so you just let me do this by myself? With a monster with 3,000 health, I got 150 health, and I can only do 75 damage. How the fuck am I supposed to kill this thing? You see what I'm saying? That's what my issue was with those games. They made them too difficult for a single player. You had to have a squad of at least 2 or 3 to take on a lot of the monsters in those games.
All right.
You couldn't take them on yourself for the most part until you got to a higher level. I could never find anybody that wanted to play. Also, for as popular as the game is, could never find a party to play it. I advertised on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, trying to find players to play. None. Absolutely none around. I promise you. I swear to God.
Got the upper hand.
And the reason that I say that is because I still have Monster Hunter saved on my home screen on my Xbox. I have it saved on my home screen. It shows me who's looking for parties, what they're looking for different games. You know what I'm saying? But Monster Hunter never had one pop up. Ever. Not while I was playing it. I never seen it. You know what I'm saying?
You can do it.
These little guys are strong this time. What is
You okay?
Oh, they took Rat out. I didn't even notice Raptor health got down like that. Let's see. We hit it with the needle? Or we hit it with the blaze ball? Hit it with the blaze ball. Hit the one we're facing off again.
Now! Now's your chance! You've got this! Alright!
I should go back and fight that legendary dragon, shouldn't I?
You did
Yeah, I
it!
shouldn't I? Because it gives some really good, obviously some good armor and
Take them down!
whatnot. And I kinda need to get more so I can upgrade the sword and the armor itself.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Champion Rider. Oh yeah. Alright. Shit, it just respawned itself. Okay. I mean, I did leave the area, so that makes sense. I like the fact that you can yell at them after you beat them a few times and they just run away from you. Now I got stronger weapons this time when I'm facing them and better armor. So okay, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do this better than the first time. Since we already know we can beat it, I just have to remember what it turns into after this. It starts doing speed attacks when it's in range. So we gotta do power and tech. Or do we do speed and tech? And rage always confuses me. Does it go one left or one right? I don't know. Well, it's gonna attack me, so hold on. It's strong against going to sleep. And elemental weakness. Fire and ice and metal, I guess. Steel. Okay, let's do this then. Let's do this. We're on guard. Oh yeah. I was able to take that pretty easily. Usually I'd say like last time I took like what 200-300 damage every time he's done that. He's attacking me again? Forget what he likes to do though. Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna give myself a potion because I know what's about to happen here. Yeah, he's gonna try to blight me. And he did. Blood right, I mean, not blight, blood right. There's no way to counter that. Also. Why is he only attacking me? He didn't do this last time. Gotta mega potion it out. Like I can't just eat it. Well, I guess I can. I ain't got a choice. Here. See, they're doing speed type. So is he doing technical type moves? I have noticed like it stopped showing me what type of move they were doing, and just it started showing like the gold foil or whatever. So I can't tell if it's doing speed, technical, or power, and that's annoying. But we here take this. Attack here. Okay, so he does change the technical. So he was doing power moves. Okay, so his original state is power moves. His rage state is technical. Okay. At least I hope that's consistent. It's not consistent though because they have more than one attack. That's the only thing that I've noticed. Stagger, hopefully. Yes. Alright, we got the stagger off. Separate from attack. Follow up, power attack. Burn them up, burn them up. And now they're both doing technical attacks. Get a high chance of Xavier. Ooh, and we got it. Got the evade. Hit him with the multi attack. Hop on. Is she using her ult? If she's using her ult, I might as well. Yeah. So we might as well go ahead and double pinch this. Get some Dragon Fire in here.
Eleanor!
Got it!
I think it's called Dragon Fire. Anyway. And then there's combo.
You ready?
There's so many monsters with combos, but there's only like a few moves that you can actually combo up and do. What is the only thing about this game that they should have improved or can still improve? I mean, updates are a thing, you know. Y'all can add more combos for the different the basic four, I guess.
We've got this!
Like, I don't know what a dark Rathalos does or anything like that because I don't have it yet. But I'm trying to get one of these, which is why I bought the paintball. So hopefully when we get this thing down to almost death and it doesn't kill us, then I can hit it with the paintball. Or actually, I don't think there's a limit on how long paintball lasts. I think it lasts the whole fight, right? Let me see. Increased monster retreat rate. Most potent on low HP monsters. Okay. So it's most potent on low HP monsters. Higher chance to work on low HP monsters. I mean, technically, it is a low HP monster right now because it's below half health, right? Let me fix my screen right quick. I got my the size of the screen wrong on the transfer. Let's see. Yeah, I can zoom it out. Yeah, that's right there. I like the green line. Yeah, like I got the whole screen. Or do y'all want to do like 107? This 107 is like right there. Yeah, 107. Yeah. But yeah, I'll go ahead and use it because it's not attacking me, so why not? Monster retreat rate up, applied. He's gonna cook up for the squad.
Please.
Thanks.
Beat attack. Well, it starts off as power, and then when it, it starts off as speed, and when it gets enraged, it changes over to power. Okay. And, hammer. Let me switch the hammer because we're hitting him in the head. Speed. Perfect strike. Perfect strike is really strong. Let's go ahead and just perfect strike him. Since it's not attacking us.
Got it.
I wish I had a monster capture device. That would be nice. I wish they had did that with Monster Hunter stories instead of like making them retreat. I wish they gave us like monster capture devices so when they get down to low health like this, we can pop one out. Because again, and Palworld proved this. You can do that, guys. These other game companies like Monster Hunter, hello, Monster Hunter would be perfect for this, right? As a creature capture, Monster Hunter stories, leave Monster Hunter Wild and the Monster Hunter World and all those games like it is, right? That genre is not for me, but you know, there's a whole following of hundreds of thousands of other players that love that. Me, I'm a JRPG kind of guy like this, right? Slower pace, more methodical, more Minecrafted, right? You got to use your brain more to win over reflexes and parry. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like big boss battlers. But anyways, see if we can't get this thing to retreat, so we can get us a nice little eggy egg. I want one of those. Angie, don't die, bro. Well, don't let your partner die either. You have killed. Use them. I know your kid, Eleanor. I helped grow your kid. And I know your monster is stronger than that. No! Yeah, baby. Stagger, burn.
Now's our chance.
Stagger, yes. Got the stagger in.
Watch out!
Oh, he's transforming. In dark state.
Ready.
I'm always like one little twinge behind. Look at this. Look at my gauge. That is annoying. I ain't gonna lie. That is pretty annoying. You're like, huh? How's my gauge not full? But we need let's see, change using speed attacks. Yeah, we're using technical attacks to use the speed attacks, so we need to use technical now. Yeah, we use technical. So, boom. I don't think this attack is me directly either. We can stun it again though. Yeah, me and Raptors gonna burn it up. Oh no! Only had 2 hearts. I forgot Rathalos lost the
No, like this.
I forgot Rafi lost the heart earlier. Dang it! Hold on. Do this thing. Ah crap! I went the wrong way. Didn't mean to do that. Come back. I mess around and let Rafi lose a life. Guns him. Oh, I didn't mean to fight him, but okay.
Go! I'm ready.
sure.
Stay strong.
Please. Okay.
Now!
Are you okay? Amazing.
You can do it!
Switches for using speed skills. Okay.
Now's your chance!
This'll do it.
They're not used to this particular version of this monster.
This will do it!
This is only like the second or third one I fought. No, this is the third one I fought.
Let's calm down.
It's using speed, so we're gonna use intelligence, crush, wait on it, get on, dig on, burn them up, put them in the ground, slice them and dice them. Like, even if it wasn't sped up, that's crazy speed. I'm gonna slow it down because it seems like Twitch can't keep up. I put it in fast and Twitch is like, no.
Ratha!
It's back to normal. Oh. Hey. Oh, still off with him. Go down with him. I guess not. Triple bite, what is that? Is that a power move? What is that? That's what I be talking about. Like, it doesn't tell us, like it does in the other games, it doesn't tell us what their move that they're using is normally. Otherwise, I would know what to do. We're both using speed moves. See?
Stay strong.
Keep it up!
Keep it. Give it up. Give it up, bong bong. Dig it on, bong bong. Dig it. Y'all remember that movie? Holes. Oh, that movie's so good, bro. I remember when it came out, everybody thought the movie was gonna be terrible because of who was playing the main characters and who made the movie and who was directing. I was like, Mom, we gotta go see this in theaters when it comes out. She's like, why? It's a movie about a little boy that gets in trouble and he has to dig holes in the desert. I'm like, exactly. I'm like, you remember what happened in Life? The movie Life? Remember what happened there? Yeah, two guys that got freaking convicted of murdering somebody they didn't murder in a random town and had to spend their whole entire life in prison. And that's the basis of the movie. And it's a great movie. Ready?
You ready?
Yeah!
We did it! All right! You did it! Nice teamwork.
I give them a high retreat rate. I just want to make sure they get S like that so I can
Oh!
shoot at them and just knock them out with one hit pre-battle without having to go through the whole battle, or quick strike them during the battle using the left and right analogs.
Right.
And this isn't the armor of that other dragon that we were fighting, the legendary dragon that we lost to. This isn't that armor. We actually beat the dragon that was in the Serra Sanctum. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Really don't. Because I'm still struggling apparently with the freaking regular, you know, the other one out here that you had to beat the first time to get to the second one. Which I don't even know. I hope. Oh man, is the second one still alive? If the second one is still, wait, I don't know. It's the next part of the story up there. I ain't went up there yet because I want to get some more. I want to fight more of those legendary dragons that keep respawning. That's what I did with I didn't do that with the last one, and I regret it because I didn't do it. Ooh, I can go up there too. I'll go up there later. Because I didn't do it, right? I regret it because I couldn't get the armor that I wanted and needed, honestly, for that very next part of the game.
Watch your back.
And this time around, I'm not making that mistake. I just have to win. I just have to win. That's my only problem right now. I keep getting mopped up right here. Okay. Double element status down for there. Spirit blade. No. Let's just use the hammer. Try and break his head open. Why not, right? Yeah. Why not? It's weak against anyway. Charge tackle, running fame. Hopefully. Yeah, it's connected. Alright, still attacking them, that's good. Last time he just straight attacked me for like 4 turns in a row at the very beginning. Which, I mean, I survived, but I'm just saying. I was like, what? Why? Doing this to me? You know? Why are you doing this to us? That legendary dragon does not like Azeroth. I have noticed that. Like, it attacks the Azeroth a lot. I'm okay with. I'm okay with. As long as they ain't attacking us. But it is attacking us now.
Don't push yourself.
Yeah. Integrity and then enraged.
This'll do it.
Okay. No, enraged and choose power. Integrity, normal,
Press it.
enraged, power. I always get this wrong. Is it one right or one left?
Now.
This is why I get confused because like when we started the game, the input was inverse. So when I pressed right, it went left, and then I changed it, and now it's like up in my head. Hold on a second. What's his name called? Malvino? let me look up. Let me look up. Let me look it up in my compatibility app for the game. Oh yeah, y'all know there's a compat app for this game that updates with the monsters that you fight. You know. Normal versus enraged. Normal attack versus enraged. Oh, wait. Just a miss. Show me the monster. Show me the monster. Uh-huh. So yeah, use technical whenever it's not mad. And then enraged. Where's it at? Okay. Yeah, so it does speed and technical. Okay. It does speed when it's in normal state, technical when it's enraged, like I thought. Okay. So that means we need to use technical, and then we need to use power. So yeah, there's one to the left. See? You see what I'm saying? That's what be confusing me with these monsters. Like, you have to remember all that. You gotta remember their attack patterns and how to freaking counter it. Ew. You gotta use your brain. You ain't ducking and dodging and trying to trap them in the corners, you know what I'm saying? There ain't 3 or 4 of us trying to team up and take this guy out. Sorry, y'all. Twitch is being Twitch. That's not me. I'm not just sitting there. we're playing. This is Twitch is being Twitch and not do right. Twitch ain't wanting to do right by us.
Yeah, okay.
All right, now caught up. Y'all missed like 2 or 3 turns. Oh, we got a twin attack in. Maybe. Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. It went off. This time. Normally that doesn't happen.
You've got this.
Do I just have to do like basic attacks? Is that what it is? Do I have to do basic tower attacks to be able to team up with them? I thought I could do any of my attacks I wanted to do.
Come on, everyone.
And then we're going to give ourselves vital essence. so that we don't die.
Ah!
Guard rope so it can attack. Nice. Why would you do that?
Oh, yeah.
I was the one and I was like, this
All right.
are you afraid it's gonna carry you down?
How's this? How's your chance? Now.
Hey, this is going way better than last time.
How about this?
Okay. I gotta turn. My headphones keep trying to connect to my phone for some reason. While it's connected to my PC. It's annoying. It keeps switching between the two. So it'll switch over and it'll stop me from talking there, and then I'll start talking to the mic on the computer. Or that I have plugged into the computer. Whatever. It's my studio mic. Oh yeah, he's back to normal, so he's gonna do speed attacks. Poison, right? It should be good. Oh, we did. Speed attacks.
You can do it.
Thank you. All right, one more time. You know what's funny? My brain knew technical, and it still did speed. I still said speed, even though my brain did technical. Like my hands moved to the technical spot, but then I did a speed attack.
Calm down.
You know what I'm saying? I hate my brain sometimes. It doesn't correlate. It does not correlate with my body. But I love my brain a lot of times, so keep me grounded in reality. Okay, they're both broken. Hold on. Is it attacking me? Crap, I can't use paintball. I might not need to, though. Find out.
I got it.
If I was at full health, I would have ate a shot, used paintball, and then attacked. Or if it was attacking me in the mouth. I want to give myself a higher chance of getting this. Oh, it's still not dead. Never mind. Okay, it's still not dead. Okay. They're attacking each other. Oh, I need to. Hold on. You do. Wait a second. It might be okay. It's feeling normal. Still in normal state, right? It might be okay. It might be okay. I'm going to do. He got hit or fire. What you call it? Fireball, right? Blaze ball. Yeah, blaze ball. He got on his head. I'm going to paint him up. What's on paintball? Paintball. This should work. Okay, that worked. Okay. Another technical. KO. Yes. Did he retreat? He's retreating. Yes. Yes. Legendary eggs. Let's go. Let's go, legendary eggs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I need that. I need that. Where'd you go? Where you at? Where you at? Where'd you go? Wait. Where's it in? Come on. Where's it at? Oh, I was standing in front of it. It just blended in with the side of the map. Sweet. Okay. Let's see this. Get off of you. You're slow. Can run around in here. My whole mentality about this game changed once I figured out you can do certain things in a different manner. Oh, I love this version way more than the other version of Monster Hunter. Whereas, you know, like I said earlier, a lot of people love the other way a lot more. I don't know, I think it's just like a dopamine hit kind of deal. Then again, you know, like I said before, some people are just better at hack and slash and like that kind of corral type gameplay. And they have friends. That's the other part. They have friends to play with. Jesus. I should have kept that first one. Please don't wake up, bro. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Okay, Elder Dragon. We got 2 of them. We got 2 Elder Dragons. Liddy. Please don't wake up, Elder Dragon. Please don't wake up. I just need another gold one to pop up out of your den. And I'll get out of your way. Sweet! Alright, we're out. I'm not even going. Nope. I'm not even taking a chance. Because last time I took the chance to try and get a super rare monster out of here, out of one of these places, that thing woke up, and some of those dragons are fast as fuck.
All right.
Like, they don't tell you that in the tutorial or anything. Depending on what monster retreats is how fast they'll chase you out. Like if you defeat an Azeroth or Azeros, either one, like the bear or this guy that's standing next to us that she's riding, those 2 are pretty slow chasing you out. So you actually have time to get out of the den. But if it's like a Yangguan, whatever those things are called, the big bat looking dragons with the beaks, those things are fast. That thing caught me before I even got halfway up the ramp to get out. Alright, so now we got that. I actually want to see what this monster will get me. So I'm gonna run down here. Well, actually I don't need to go down there, because that's where we got this armor from. We got the armor that we're wearing from fighting down there, fighting the ancient dragon that was down there. So I got his scales. Beat the fuck out of him too. Like, it was decisive too. I was like, dang, what? Whoa. And that was me. That was when I was weaker. I was 4 levels lower than I am now. Somehow murked that thing. Didn't change the difficulty either. I never do in these games. Actually, I don't in most games. I just leave it on normal. Unless it's like Zenless Zone Zero, then you kind of have to put it on hard or harder, or the hardest difficulty, because the game is meant for a younger audience. And they said this, right? Like, the Japanese developers said, like, when they made the game, it was meant for like an audience of like 10 to, 17, 18, anime fans. So they purposely made it a little bit easier on normal difficulty so the players would stay and actually understand and get into it. You know what I'm saying? Get into the story, get into the gotcha and all that kind of stuff. Because they said if they had made it too strong, then half the player base would have left. And I mean, the whole point of it, a free game, is to monetize on the gotcha aspect of the game. So if you can't do that because the game is too difficult, nobody's gonna stay around and want to do that. So you kind of have to play it on hard or harder to have a challenge. Me personally, I play the game for the story, or the stories, I should say, because each character in the game has its own story arc, all 30 of them. I think there's 30 now, but all of them have their own story arcs, and they're fully voiced. Well, not fully voiced, almost fully voiced. Not every mission is voiced. I can't cap. I wish, but it's just what it is. Let's have some eggs though. I want some legendary monsters. Let's go. We got a couple of them.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys. Hey, I beat the fuck out of your mom. Sorry, or dad. I don't know which one it was. I don't know how it works in the monster world. I don't know who watches the den. I would think mom, but you know, just from a natural perspective on how animal behavior is, and also human behavior. Like, that's what hormones are for. They're to put kids at ease. But you didn't know that, did you? That's why we get put at ease by women that we like. That's why they put us at ease. That's why we can just like fall into them and sleep on their lap or whatever. It's the hormones, man. That's why we can't do that with dudes. Too much testosterone in one area. Too much. The testosterone be bumping up against each other. Keep you awake. It don't feel right. Well, it don't feel right to me anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but that's just my own personal on it. But I am straight, so I can't, I'm not gonna hate on the gay community at all. I love the gay community. Shit. I have multiple friends that are gay now. I mean, I guess they were gay in high school too, but now it's like, now they're like, oh yeah, well, I came out of the closet, 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, bro, you should have came out of the closet when we were in high school. He was like, and all of them would say the same thing. I couldn't come out of the closet back then because I would have been harassed and bullied and all this other stuff. And we tried to tell them, no, you wouldn't have, because you were friends with us. Just like them trying to be racist towards you, it's not gonna work if you're hanging out with us, because then we gonna be right there to shut that shit down. Because being racist towards us does not affect us, because we have heard it our entire lives. I've heard everything in the book that you can throw out at me in any combination. Calling me a monkey does not make me feel bad. It's stupid. I think it's stupid. But it don't make me feel bad or feel a type of way. I understand who you're talking about. The funny part is, there are plenty of monkeys that are also white, like capuchin monkeys. Like, you see what I'm saying? Stupid idiots. So that always made me laugh. That's why it doesn't make me mad, because when I hear somebody say, monkey, porch monkey, that kind of stuff, I'm like, what? That's literally a capuchin monkey. Capuchin monkeys are porch monkeys. Like, that's what they are. That's how they got there. You know what? I'm gonna let ignorant people be ignorant that don't know shit. I'm gonna let them stay ignorant, because ain't no use in trying to explain it to them, because they're not gonna get it. Because it doesn't suit them and it doesn't make you mad. So they don't get it. They don't understand why it doesn't make you mad. And then when you explain it to them, they're like, it makes them even more mad, because then they're like, so wait, I'm the monkey. I'm like, you said it, not me. Like, you said it, not me. It's like, we're all monkeys, literally. I mean, technically, we're all monkeys. And when you look around the world, there are monkeys of literally all colors, from golden, which they live in China. They have like golden blonde fur, right? They live in China. I've seen them. Then you got the kombucha monkeys, like I said. Then you got the hot spring monkeys with the red faces. Those guys, they live in Japan. They like to hang out up in the springs and hang out with tourists. You know, they are endangered, so you can't kill them. It's pretty cool that you can hang out with them in hot springs. You know, and then all around the world, black, brown. From like I said, from literally the skin colors that we have, monkeys literally have the same fur colors. Think about it. Have you ever seen a red monkey before? No. You ever seen a black monkey? Of course. Let's see, brown. Of course. Let's see, what other hair colors do we have? Blonde? Yeah, we already talked about that. What other natural hair colors we got? Ashen is not a natural hair color. No, it's not. That's an anime hair color. Stop that shit. You know what I'm talking about. Chat. You know what I'm talking about. Don't lie. So I think, like I said, I think it's funny whenever people try to use monkey as a racial slur when all they're doing is talking about themselves. And then when you smile at them, then they're like, oh, what, you got a problem? You got a problem? You want to fight? You want to fight? Because it doesn't offend you? You want to fight? Nah, I just think you're a dumbass. Like, I think it's stupid to be racist. First of all. And speaking of being racist, you can be racist towards white people, black people. What the fuck? Where did y'all even come up with that? Who came up with that? That's so damn stupid. Oh, what? You think you can't be racist towards them because 200 years ago, some ancestors of theirs did some crazy shit and put a whole bunch of us in chains that were sold to them by Africans? Do your hit like that? That's one of the things that irritates the piss out of me about the whole slave thing. How do you think slaves got here? How do you think they got on the ships? They were sold to Europeans by Africans. Duh. So your family was sold out by other Africans. And you want to bitch and moan about it? Bitch and moan to them. Bitch, you should be mad at Africans. Where you came from, where your family tree came from. Not at Europeans, not at Americans. Because they the ones that gave you to them. Or gave your ancestors to them, I should say. You don't deserve shit. Not anything. The government don't owe you nothing. White people don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you an apology. And they don't need to be apologetic about it either. Yeah, it sucks that we went through that as a people. Just like Chinese people and Hispanic people and Indian people. Oh, what? You thought I was just gonna forget the fact that more than just Africans were enslaved during slavery? Duh. Like, but you don't hear the Chinese over here throwing a big conniption every time you fucking turn around about any kind of thing that has to do with somebody questioning some black person's morality about something. Especially when they're being ignorant. And they're feigning that ignorance because they don't want to learn the law or follow it. Ugh. Those people piss me off. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Those people. Those type of people piss me off. Always has and always will. My mom don't like when I talk about it though. She's like, you're gonna make a lot of people mad, Chris. There's gonna be a lot of people that won't follow you because of it. I'm like, you know what? Fine. I've always been known to be a real ass person, right? Right? She's like, yeah. All right then. Real ass shit, I don't care. Like, real ass shit, I don't care. They can hate me all they want to. They can call me Uncle Tom. They can call me Jerry. I don't give a fuck. I'm honest. I'm real. And I actually pay attention to what's going on. so I know what's going on, so I don't sit there looking stupid when everything goes sideways because you was believing the wrong thing because you chose to believe somebody that was telling you a lie the whole time. Just like I can't understand how people are sitting here trying to defend Carmelo Anthony for what he did to that boy. And that was premeditated, by the way, because they already had an instance where they ran into each other before at a different school. And they exchanged words and didn't like each other. So what do you think was gonna happen? You thought it was gonna be best friends when they showed up to the track meet? Like what did they think was gonna happen? You know? That's what I'm curious about. What did they think was gonna happen? It's not like his parents checked to see if he took a weapon to school. What the fuck? Anthony parents. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't even checked to see if y'all kids take weapons to school? See, this is how you know what? Okay. Nah. It's cool. Cause I already know what's gonna happen. And when it happens, and a whole bunch of Americans go, I don't want to fuck with black people no more. We about to bring back the color divide in the country. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I seen this coming. I seen it coming years ago because of some dumbass black people that don't even want to learn history and want to feign ignorance about everything and don't even want to learn the truth about shit because it doesn't benefit them. And now look, now you can't go in half the restaurants, you can't use half the bathrooms. Now you got to sit at the back of the bus again. Like, man, are you just gonna have a whole bunch of people that actually are racist towards you everywhere? That's the other thing that can happen. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to walk around in public being harassed constantly because of something somebody else said that just happened to be the same color as me. Which is exactly what y'all have been doing to white folk for the last 30 years. They had nothing to do with slavery, but you've been blaming them for it ever since. Why? Because you don't want to get up off your ass and make something of yourself. My grandpa got up off his ass and made something of himself. You know what he never said? He never blamed the white man for shit. He got up and got it himself. That's where I learned that all these people running around talking about, oh, the white man did this, the white man did that. That's because they lazy as fuck. They don't want to get a fucking job. They don't want to have a career. They don't want their own fucking business. They want the government to pay them because they want to be lazy. I ain't got time for lazy people. If we put all those people on one island, everybody on the island would die. Everybody. If we take the hood to the island, they would all die. They say they want to be away from white people, right? Well, let's take them to the hood. Let's take them all to an island. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay there for a year. If they survive, then come back. If they don't survive, oh well. That's what they want. You want to blame white people for everything anyway? Then get out. Bye. Go to Africa or something. That's what I say. You can't stand living around white people? Go to Africa. This is America. We love white people and Indian people and black people and Chinese people and Japanese people. You see what I'm saying? We love all people. I wish I could kick all the racists in this country out. That'd be amazing. Or at least update the history textbooks and the history lessons that are being taught inside of our schools so kids know the right shit and the truth, not some doctored up version of a lie, because that's what the schools have been teaching for years, because that's what they taught us. And then when I found out they was lying, I went and asked the teacher. I said, what about this right here is wrong, da 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 da. And they were like, who told you that? I said, I went and researched it myself. Why is the textbooks lying to us about what happened during the Civil War, about what happened during slavery? Why are the textbooks lying to us? They are inaccurate on the dates of slavery. They got accurately correct when slavery ended, but that's about it. They left out the whole part about Africans being the one to sell the slaves to Europeans to bring them over here. They left that whole part out. They left out the whole part about Chinese, Hispanics, and other Asians being slaves as well. For the most part, I think there was like one paragraph, like not even one paragraph, like one sentence about Chinese slaves in the whole slavery section in history book. One sentence. Whereas African Americans got like 3 chapters worth of shit, even though we were all enslaved for the same amount of time. Not we, but you know what I mean. The races. So everybody will talk about races, race this, race that. What's a guy? What's a girl? Like, obviously, there's an agenda here. And literally, it's to break down America. How do you beat America? You can't beat America militarily. So how do you do that? Well, if I was Russia, I would try and get people to believe in Marxism, which is communism, and then that would divide the nuclear family, dissolve it, and then that would also break down the country's economic grid and make everybody poor, while except for the elites, and the elites would just leave the country and go to another country. Now let's see what's going on today in the world. Wow, New York has already started. Holy crap. Look at that. Marxism is working. It looks like Russia is doing what it wants to do. It's enacting its plan from the Cold War. It's working now. Dead ass. Putin is using that exact same plan that he tried to use during the Cold War, and he's using it now. The only difference is, well, my generation is the problem. Because half of us use common sense and can see this and are trying to actively stop it. And then the other half are going, no, we all want this. We all want to be poor. We all want to be poor together. We don't want nobody to be rich. And the rich should have to pay us. We shouldn't have to work to make a living. What the fuck is wrong with people these days? Shit don't make no sense to me. Trying to understand them, man, can't understand these people. Talking about something. We don't want to be controlled where you're being controlled right now by Marxism. And you don't even see it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I swear that's what they'll say. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not a communist. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Well, how come you're doing this X, Y, and Z that are all communist tactics and activities? Why are you making Marxist claims? You're sounding like Lee Harvey Oswald right now on how his views of the government should be. Oh, did y'all forget about that? Yeah. Go look what Lee Harvey Oswald said. Look at what Antifa are saying now. Look at what these groups are saying right now. They're saying the same thing. And what did Oswald do? He became a Marine here in America, exiled himself from America, went to Russia, got married in Russia, learned the system, fell in love with Marxism, came back to America because he found out Marxism sucked. And then everything happened with the president. That's what happened. He was just like you. No, not like you, maybe not. But he was just like some of these Antifa members, literally. Went to another country because they didn't like this country. And then when they got there and saw how actually bad that system is, He came back. Yeah, you think I'm crazy? Okay, it's cool. They're gonna find out. I already know what's gonna happen. Duh. Because it's already happened in history. And those who feign ignorance and don't know history and don't want to learn history, guess what? You're bound to repeat it. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. It's happening actually right now. It's just my generation has never experienced it. But if they did their history, like some of us in our generation, then we would already see that and we would have avoided this whole situation that's unfolding right now. Imagine that. Wow. It's crazy how that works. You see what I'm saying? Oh, wait. Wait. See, I got caught up in my own little brain there. And I didn't put my legendary in my team. I have to level them up. It's gonna be real quick. But I had to get that off my chest. I had to get that off my chest. Because I've been hearing it for the last like 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months, last couple years. Like, this feigning ignorance bullshit got to go. Excuse my language. I hope my mom's not watching this. Excuse my language. But everybody watching this knows I'm telling the truth and they know I'm correct. Now, I guarantee you this, right? I'm looking at my analytics right now and I've seen what happened. As soon as I brought this subject up and I started spitting facts, I seen about 5 or 6 of y'all leave. Yeah, I seen you leave. And then you came back and then you heard me keep talking about it and you left again. I see you. I see you. I still love you. You just got to do better. You got to use your mind, use your brain, use the thing that's up there that thinks a lot, or it should think a lot, and get out of being a get out of that victimhood mentality. You're not a victim. You never was a victim. You was born into a mentality that was taught to your parents to be victims. You can break that cycle. Trust. It's not hard to break it either. All right, now we got legend. We got the legendary. We got the legendary. Pom pom. Let's set that as a favorite as well. Favorite. Favorite. I'm setting favorites for all the monsters I don't want to get rid of accidentally, because that does happen and has happened in the past. Excuse me. Don't want to get rid of. Nah, I keep that. I'll keep the Magnum below for now. I might put it into an ecosystem later, so I can get more of them. This guy, I'll hold on to him too because they already have their own ecosystem. Him, his furs. I'll hold on to one of these guys, right? I can hold on to one, right? Yeah, I can put three. Three should fully bring up an ecosystem. Yeah. All right. No, not manage. Sorry. Habitat restoration. Glacial, Sarathakita. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, dang. Oh, I do already have one. I didn't know I already had one. Hold on. Do that. I want to favorite this one. Jesus, I already got this one maxed out on what you call it? Cool. I didn't even know that yet. Or realize that. I must have did that a while back and not thought about it. Let's see, release those. And I'm gonna release this bad boy. Not here though. Not here. See, I'm trying, like I said in the very beginning, I'm gonna try and get as many legendaries as I can, or super high starred monsters, and get those close to our main city as I can. Even though I know in reality it's not gonna work the way my brain wants it to work, but my brain wants it to work as like a defense mechanism for the city. So whenever they come, armies attack, then we have like legendary monsters, families of them to defend the kingdom, and everybody gets them it's, and rides them. That'd be crazy, right? If only. If only. I can put a Fupeki's out here. Let's see. Actually, there's not a lot of Rathas around. Let's do Ratha. Yeah. Let's do this type of Ratha, I mean. I guess that's the normal Rathalos? Or is it Rathama? Why does it do that? Is it like two different type of Rathalos? Hmm. Hmm. Anyways. Let's see. Then we go back to Azuria. Why not? Let's put it at the Mirror Lake. Yeah. Boom. Mirror Lake, release into the wild. See. Now we can go back to Azuria and we can farm legendary eggs. My team's gonna be lit. I'm telling you. I wish I had did this with the other legendaries. I didn't think about it then. Nor did I. Well, I had paintball the whole time. I did have paintball the whole time. I just didn't think about reading what paintball done because I didn't use it in Monster Hunter Stories 2. So, I mean, I still haven't beat that one either. Wait, I might have completed that one. Mm, it's been a while. I might as well. You know what? No, let me go ahead. Let me release this mega low whatchamajiggy. Let me release him too, so I can get more of him too, because he was a legendary beast. He just happened to retreat, so I was able to get eggs, and I put him in a different area too. I just believe too many monsters. Yeah, select the ones you want to keep. All right, look at that. I'm gonna keep all the rare ones. Duh. Um, wait, what? Where's my Where's my legendary? Man, Alright. Um, I guess we'll keep this guy. Man, I want to keep my legendary over there. Did he come back? Or is he just gone? Bro, he's just gone? Oh, that's just stupid. I should have put him out here. Fuck. Well, I mean, we know where to find him at, though. We know where to find him. So it's not like he's gone forever. We know where he's at. Could have put him out here too. I just got to beat these monsters to unlock the zones, but I don't feel like it. And that's probably why my monster index isn't complete because I haven't beat those yet. I just simply chose not to. It's not that I can't. No, man. Where are you at? Where is old buddy at? There you are. Oh, well, it ain't gonna do him no good to do it then, will it? It won't do him any good. But it helped these two. And these two. I got so many ads for I got three of them. I didn't even know that. Oh, I don't have any. Dang. I don't have any of the slip. I thought I had one more. I must have used them both yesterday. Well, that stinks. I messed around. I put the legendary monster in the wrong place. I didn't know that if you have five monsters in the area that were already, high tier or whatever, ecology wise, that you couldn't replace them with something else. Otherwise, I would have put them over here on the coast. What? We just got here. You know what? I don't even feel like it right now. I know I can beat him. I just don't feel like fighting him. Nor would it get us anything. Now you put that mother to sleep. Wait, Rafty, who you attacking? Guess it don't matter. I'm glad I grew up the way I did, out in the country, where I wasn't influenced by a whole bunch of negative stereotypes. I mean, outside of, obviously you're gonna find a-holes wherever you go, right? So there was obviously that out there, but my friends helped me understand and helped me realize that it really doesn't matter what they say because what they want is a reaction out of you. If you react, you give them what they want. If you don't react, they don't get what they want, no matter what they say, except getting themselves in trouble. More than a couple times, my parents have flown off the train because some kids say some wild shit in the store or some adult. They especially do it when adults say some wild stuff. Ooh, that was always funny because I would laugh and they'd be like, "Shut up, you little N-word," you know? And I'd just be like, "All right." And then there comes my dad around the corner. What the fuck you say to my son? Huh? You got a problem? Huh? We can handle it. Come on. Let's walk outside. Come on. We can handle this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm his dad. Yeah, come on. We can handle this. We can go outside and talk. He'd be like, nah, I don't want to go outside. Nah. We ain't gotta go outside and talk. I'm sorry. I ain't mean it. Nah, you meant it. You meant exactly what you said. You a grown man talking to a kid like that. You knew exactly what you said. You meant it. Come on, we can go outside. He ain't play that shit. Neither did my mama. They ain't allow us to be no bullies towards races. So they ain't allowed them to say nothing to us. Cause me and my brother, oh yeah. Oh yeah, and my cousins, we would have messed their ass up. Their parents would have been real mad when they figured out what happened. And the crazy part is, all this behavior is learned. So if your kid is racist, it's because they learned it from guess who? Hmm. The company they keep, unless they're terminally online. In which case, then it has nothing to do with the parents and everything to do with the community that the kid keeps around himself. That's away from his parents' prying eyes. Probably because his parents doesn't like it. Or her. It's not just his, it's hers too. You know, girls do the same shit. I'm gonna sit here and act like they don't. Shit, I've had girls tell me they wouldn't date me because their parents would disown them for dating a black guy. Legit, I swear to God, 100% the truth. 100% the truth. Ask anybody that grew up in the country that was a teenager about 10, 15 years ago. People will lie to you straight to your face just because they don't want to tell you no. And that doesn't make sense to me. Just say no. I don't want to. Just say that. It's that simple. It's not hard. It's not difficult. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Like, and we express this. Like, I don't know what it is with people. They'd rather say something racist than say something true. I don't get it. Because I guess they didn't realize at the time that by saying that it made them sound racist. Because I would obviously see their parents at like games and PTO meetings and stuff like that, and I would ask them. I'd be like, "Did you say that you would disown your daughter if she dated a black guy?" And they'd be like, "Of course not. Where'd you hear that from?" "Oh, that's what they said." And then they'd call the kid over and be like, "Hey, come here. Did you say that we would disown you for dating a black guy? Is that what you said?" "Yeah, I just didn't want to date him." And I would say, obviously, I would just say, "So why didn't you just say no? I'm not interested." Why did you say that? Why was that your go-to? "I don't know." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the company you keep. If y'all met my friends, if y'all met my real best friends, all of them, y'all be like, what the? Wait, what? Is Chris black? Are you sure Chris is black? Yes, Chris is black. But he likes all the stuff that white nerdy white kids like. Yes, yes I do. I also like motorsports. You know, I like extreme sports. I like supercross. I like freestyle. I like BMX. I like skateboard. I like street luge. You know, I like skydiving. I like base jumping. I like death diving. Like, wow, it blows people's brains out of their skull when they find out I like this stuff. I like anime. I like Pokemon. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, it blows people's minds that I could like all that stuff and still like basketball, baseball, football, all the generic stuff that you would assume that I liked. I actually do like. It's not, for me, it's not an assumption, but I have seen many a cases where, for whatever reason, it's 100% an assumption on, well, we just assumed you like X, Y, and Z, so we didn't include you in this other stuff because we didn't think you would like it. So you just decided amongst yourself to stereotype me, put me into a box and a label, and then set me off to the side like I was anybody else when everybody is different from each other. You don't know me. So how can you make that assumption? I think that's where my follower base gets like split on my YouTube and my Twitch and my Kick. I think that's where it gets split at because some days I'll play like NASCAR, for instance, right? I'll play NASCAR and then I'll turn around and play SAO and then obviously Monster Hunter. Like I'll switch, and these are all different like fan base categories. So it's like I'm not I'm not one of those streamers that's gonna go, okay, RPG, Japanese RPGs only, go, or we're only playing Uma Musume. I'm the Uma Musume trainer, and that's it. That's the only thing I'm streaming. No, I stream variety because I have a variety personality type when it comes to what I like. I like so many different things, so why would I not like so many different types of games? That's why I play them. Yeah, exactly. Like I streamed Skate the other day, right? With during X Game events. We won too. We won a couple of competitions. We came in second the other two times. I can only put down one clean run. I don't know what happened those runs. I can only put down one run out of the three that were clean. No. I have to get up with my boys Cam and Drewski and hit up the X Game events and or the arena. I mean, I think the X Games events are closed now, but hit the arena with them. I might do that tomorrow. Hit them up tonight and see what they're doing tomorrow. See if they want to hop on the board tomorrow. And if so, then we'll party up and y'all be able to chat with them, talk to them. They'll talk to chat, yeah, for sure. They're not like normal streamers, so they don't stream often. They have other interests outside of video games that are different from mine, obviously. So they do other stuff. Like they actually skateboard. I don't skateboard. I used to when I was younger, but I didn't like spraining my wrist, and I kept spraining my wrist. So my doctors told me I had to stop, or I was going to tear ligaments in my wrists that were not going to be repaired correctly or repair themselves correctly at some point. So I was just like, you know what? I already got cerebral palsy. I don't need no more other like lifelong injuries to go along with that one. So yeah, I stopped skateboarding. But I didn't stop playing football, and they told me to stop playing football in the ninth grade after my first seizure. They was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna be able to play football with seizures." I'm like, "Yes, I will. The fuck?" They was like, "You realize you can die from having one seizure?" And I'm like, "Yes, I realize that. That's still not gonna stop me from playing." Like, why would that stop me from playing? It stopped you from playing. That's on you. That's your own. That sounds like a personal choice to me. Not my choice. If I got a choice, I'm gonna play. I used to hate that my parents made me play, but I'm glad they did. Like when I was a teenager, after I got done playing football in high school and stuff and headed off to college, I was like, I ain't gotta play football no more. I ain't gotta be forced to play football no more. Da 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 da. First of all, they didn't force me in high school. That's the first thing. But I'm talking about like in my youth years, because I wanted to be a lazy kid and not, and, just enjoy my summer and go, go play in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments and stuff like that. Instead, my parents made sure I stayed active with the football camps, and I worked during the summer as a lumberjack with my grandfather every summer. And that gave me the work ethic that I have today. So, you know, sometimes not doing something that's uncomfortable is the best thing for you. Actually, most of the time, that's how you get better. That's how you move up in life. If you get to a point where you're comfortable and you're able to pay all your bills, then you're flatlining. You got to stay uncomfortable. Make it difficult on yourself. Keep trying to go up the corporate ladder if that's what you're trying to do. Or if you want a business, start your own business and start working on that stuff. Yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, but that's the point. That's how growth happens. I found that out the hard way because I have to do that right now. Because before, there were two people paying the bills here, and now there's just one. So, with yeah, half the amount of income, but I'm still able to pay all the bills. Well, almost all of them on time. I can still pay them all, just not all on time. But I get it done. I finagle it around a little bit, get it. He uses speed skill. Yeah, I dodged it though. I'm too fast. See, when I get into that lunge, his evasion jumps from like 30% to 70% evasion. I forgot about that yesterday. That's why I kept using the hammer and kept trying to use the bow because I forgot that I could do that with the sword. Totally forgot. His tail moved positions. Y'all saw that? The tail was on the left, now it's on the right. Ooh, big fireball. Did Ratha die? I don't think Ratha died. I think they're good. Ooh. But you know what I can do though? Let me see something. Okay, it's strong against fire. Okay, so I can do this. I know it's gonna kill my kinship. Actually, I'll keep him out for maybe one or two more turns to get that kinship and go ahead and do an attack, and then I'll swap it out for somebody else, one of my other team members here. Let's use Life Root because Angie Angie's Azeroth needs this. Or Azeroth, I mean Azeroth. Azarath. Crap, I keep saying his name wrong. Azarath. Azarath needs help. Alright, lunge stance. Hit the tail. I gotta see if it's weak to like electricity or something, because obviously fire's not gonna do the trick. I mean, it's weak to, I guess, steel, right? It looks like a magnet. So is the magnet just a symbol for steel? Am I saying that right? Let me know. Spirit Clash. Um, Wait. Yeah, let's do this first. Yeah. See, stagger, perfect. And now we got extra attacks in, extra damage. Now get on to ride. Then we're going to did a speed attack. Technical. Wait, it did a speed attack when it was flying. I'm gonna trust Angie here and do a power attack. Don't know if this will pay off or not, but we're gonna find out together. Oh, we both did power. Oh, but we evaded. Oh shit. Yeah, my evasion. Yes. I built up my evasion for a while. That's whew, kept equipping evasion skills onto my weapons. And now it's paying off. See. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of some family business that happened to want to visit tonight, which I was happy about. So that was cool. Sorry, I didn't let y'all know, but they kind of popped up on me. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. Get settled back in here. Just a quick little intermission there. Hope y'all went to the bathroom, did what you want to need to do, get some dinner, started or a plate of it. Oh, oh. Hold on. Got this hoodie though. I know that. Too many lights on. All right. How we doing? Now I just gotta remember what we actually doing. Bounders or Rathlos. This is this is my homie's Rathlos. Right? Then once we beat it, then we should run into him here in a second. I'm just looking at my guide on my app, on my partner app. See the normal attacks, and then when he's enraged, airborne and battlebound airborne. Battlebound, he's not weak towards anything. Okay. See. Okay. Yeah.